It's that special time of year. We're not talking about azaleas blooming in your backyard. We're talking about Squirrels baseball on the boulevard. For 10 years now, Squirrels fans have listened for that pop. You know, when a 90-mile-an-hour fastball hits the catcher's mitt with a slap. I'll be sitting there with peanuts in my lap. Good. Watching curveballs and sliders go by. That's right. About as right as eating an ice cream cone on a hot Richmond night. Green grass and blue skies, a vendor crying, "Ice cold beer!" A little chin music is a tune I want to hear. Remember, Squirrels is the name, and this year, we've got the All-Star game. We all know Squirrels can fly and hit that long tater over the center field wall. We can't wait for double plays and rosin bags and our favorite squirrel to touch them all. It don't matter if it's your first visit here, from 2-year-olds to silver squirrels. When they yell play ball, we're all gonna cheer. It's all at the Diamond. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's our 10th anniversary, so come on out, have fun, and go nuts.
Countdown to opening day 2019, our special preview of the Flying Squirrels' upcoming season. I'm CBS 6 Sports Director Lane Casadonte, along with the Mayor of Funville, Todd Parnell.
Laner, can you believe that the 2019 season is only 2 days away here at the Diamond? It feels like yesterday when the 2018 season ended.
Yeah, and there are a lot of special things that are going to be happening over here on the Boulevard this year. 2 big ones in particular.
Well, number one, it's our 10th season. Can you believe it? And number two, in July, the Eastern League All-Star Week is coming to our city.
First things first, we're going to take you out to Scottsdale for spring training to get a look at what the 2019 roster might look like this year and show you some of the nuts and bolts of the team this upcoming season. The Squirrels have finished at or near the bottom of the Eastern League in team batting in 3 of the last 4 seasons, and they are not alone. The entire Giants organization is putting a renewed emphasis on offense this year. Former Squirrels manager Kyle Haynes is now in charge of all minor league development for the organization and admits that scoring more runs is a top priority throughout the Giants system.
We've got to develop a little better offensively. We've got to create more well-rounded hitters. We got to walk more. We got to strike out less. We got to drive the ball with more authority. You name it. On the offensive side, we got to run the bases better. You name it on the offensive side and in the batter's box, we've got to be better in every single area of the game.
While there will be familiar faces starting in Richmond like Dylan Davis and Garrett Anderson, there are new, highly touted prospects who will also start the season here with the Squirrels.
Jalen Miller, 21-year-old second baseman, infielder. He was a big signing for us back in the draft a couple years ago, and I think this is going to be a big year for him to see if at a young age, whether he can transfer his success from high A into double A this season. And honestly, this leap is going to be a big indicator whether, basically he can survive at the major league level with the bat and the glove, and we're real optimistic that he can. Heath Quinn is another guy that's got a lot of prospect consideration. Fantastic year in the Cal League last year after he battled injuries there 2 years ago. He skipped over low A for us. Melvin Adon is a guy that really grabbed a lot of eyes in the Arizona Fall League. We're talking a fastball up to 102 out of the bullpen, so he's pitching at 98, 99, 100, pretty much every pitch. Power slider, and I know the big league staff has gotten really excited about him.
Also targeted for Richmond is former J.R. Tucker standout Matt Wynn, who has been with the Squirrels off and on for the better part of the last 2 seasons. Wynn has never been able to stick very long with his hometown team, but believes his entire game is in much better place to experience success this time around.
The way I see it, this is where I should be now. I should be in Richmond or in an upper level minor league team. So I'm definitely ready for it, and I have a little bit more experience than other guys who haven't been in Double A or Triple A or wherever, and I'm just a lot more ready, and this is where I should be.
There may be some familiar faces here and a lot of new faces with some of the prospects that the Giants have coming through here. We will get to some of the really exciting things coming up a little bit, including the All-Star break.
But coming up next, Lane, we have some memories of our top 10 moments in Flying Squirrels history. Memories of the way it used to be. Oh, we're talking memories.
Welcome back to Countdown to Opening Day 2019. We're going to steal a page from David Letterman here. Since it is the 10th anniversary, we're going to have a few top 10 lists in this show.
And as promised, here's your top 10 Flying Squirrels memories.
Number 10, 2019 Eastern League All-Star Week announced. Number 9, single game franchise record crowd of 9,845. Number 8, Squirrels receive Bob Frieda's AA Organization of the Year Award. Number 7, record crowd of 8,819 for Game 3 of the Eastern League Championship. Number 6, Squirrels clinch first ever playoff berth. Number 5, first home game. Number 4, Nutsy and team uniforms are unveiled. Number 3, Flying Squirrels logos unveiled. Number 2, name the team announcement. Number 1, baseball is back news conference.
There's probably a few things in there that people had forgotten about, and it really, really is hard to believe that it's been 10 years already.
And later, I haven't aged a bit, but there really has been some amazing things that have happened since we got here.
Here's a look at some of them.
I think it's on the door. Make memories. Every day there's a memory. I mean, when they asked me to think of my top 10, I mean, you could go on for the last 10 years, 70 games, that's 700 memories. 700 days, you can make 1,000 memories from there. There are some good ones, though, if that's what you're looking for.
So it's really hard to think about one favorite memory over the past 9 years of just amazing, amazing moments. Obviously, the very first game in 2010 was a moment I'll never forget. The electricity in the crowd. We brought baseball back to Richmond. It's emotional just thinking about it now.
I think baseball fans, local baseball fans, were brokenhearted when the Our Braves decided to leave town, and we weren't sure that baseball was ever going to come back to Richmond. But the team didn't have a name, so they had a contest to name the new team coming to town.
And all of the choices were a little unique. And I think a lot of Richmonders were like, what in the world is going on here?
And the winning choice, the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Really? Flying Squirrels?
Naming the team, it was a interesting few days after we announced the team name. The immediate impact from that, we set records that first year with total merchandise sales, and we knew that we had something special.
And it took a little while, but I think the Flying Squirrels name really, really has made an impact here in the area.
That was the first example, I think, of the Squirrels coming to town and doing it their way. And guess what? They got people talking, they got the community involved, they did things differently, and Richmonders realized this is a different ball game, a totally different ball game.
Shut up! Shut up! Why don't you shut up?
One of my favorite ones when Dave McNamara was the manager and had a little tirade out on the field, you know, in typical Mac fashion, blew a fuse, and somehow he threw his hat down on the ground and he hopped around. I mean, nobody's ever seen that, and it's still being posted on Facebook today. So people still laugh about it, but we called it the bunny hop that night. It's pretty funny.
Why don't you shut up?
The biggest memory weather-wise that I can recall is we had a day game and we had a microburst weather event come through, and it blew our left field outfield wall down.
And you know, they said left field wall's down. We all going running out there.
That happened in the 8th inning, We couldn't put the fence back up. It had ripped all the plywood from its base.
It doesn't look good, but thank God we got 8 days until we have to play again on July 4th, and so we'll do whatever we have to do as a staff to get this thing ready. Unfortunately,
we couldn't finish the game because we didn't have a fence.
One of my favorite ones was the day we found out that Jarrett Parker and Matt Duffy were getting called to the big leagues.
Who was the first person you reached out to when you found that out?
I called my dad, and he couldn't really get it. He didn't understand that I wasn't traded, and then I told him that it didn't matter because I was going to the big leagues. So
we got a call, and I was expecting to hear either traded or that we were driving up to Altoona, and it was the opposite.
It was a funny day. It was a road trip that morning. They get on the bus at 7 o'clock. They get called off the bus. Then I'm told to pull their equipment bags off the bus, and those guys hung around here all day. It was the day of the trading deadline. Finally, about 4:30, they came out to the ballpark, and they're over there excited. They just got called to the big leagues. They're packing their bags, and here comes a black limousine to pick them up and take them up to the airport in Washington and fly them to New York. So that was just watching those guys that day. That sticks out.
Since I first started playing baseball in Little League, I tried to make it to the big leagues. That's what my goal was, and to see that actually happen is unbelievable, and I'm still kind of in shock.
Kind of on cloud 9 right now. I don't really know what to say.
Well, congratulations, Matt.
Thank you very much.
Every time a guy gets promoted out of here to AAA, and sometimes the big leagues, that makes it all worth it. Just to see the expression on their face, and I always say when they walk out the door, my trademark saying, they'll see you on the big screen.
We're in the peanut gallery, the best seats in town. We can see everything, and we can see everybody when they come in and say hello, and our puppy likes it. I think one of my favorites is when Carl retired from the Army in 2013, August 1st, 2013, and he got to throw out a first pitch that day. And it was his birthday also, so it was just double good.
But I was 30 pounds lighter. So.
So we have photos we can show.
One of my favorite memories is we did a military homecoming where we had a father and a soldier coming back from I think Afghanistan.
My name is Tech Sergeant Rob Champagne. I'm here at this wonderful Richmond Squirrels to surprise my wife Merle, my son Justin, and my daughter Alexis. They have no idea that I'm back in town.
We have a contest called Pick a Box, and he got into one of the biggest, one of the big boxes, and his son was the contestant. The son actually ended up choosing one of the smaller boxes, and our MC was like, "Are you sure you don't want to choose the big box? I think there's something pretty cool in there." I'm actually getting goosebumps now talking about it.
I'm so ecstatic. My emotions are going galore right now.
I tried to play it off to where I didn't get emotional, but I did get emotional. How can you not get emotional at that?
And then last year in 2018, the night that our players wore jerseys for military night and handed the jerseys to the families of fallen soldiers was just an amazingly emotional moment. It just showed us how close we have become, and it's more than just a game to us. It is a way of life here in Richmond, Virginia, and that was one of our goals when we came here, is for us not to be a baseball team, but really to become an integral fabric of the community, to become a way of life for the Richmond Flying Squirrels, to really become one with the community.
Once people caught on to what the Richmond Flying Squirrels were all about, the two became one.
Are you crying?
I have something in my eye.
Are you crying?
I have something in my eye.
There's no crying in baseball. Coming up, we're going to have details on the All-Star Game weekend coming to the Diamond later this summer.
And we'll reveal the top 10 best celebrities to ever be here at the Diamond with the Squirrels.
Welcome back to Countdown to Opening Day 2019. There's a long list of celebrities that have been here to the Diamond in the first 9 seasons. Some really interesting ones, too.
Oh, and later we've had some wild ones. Here's a list of our top 10 celebrity guests at the Diamond with the Flying Squirrels.
Number 10, Chris Knight, actor from The Brady Bunch. Number 9, David COULIER, actor from Full House. Number 8, Dale Murphy, former Major League All-Star. Number 7, Kevin Nash, WWE wrestler and actor from Magic Mike. Number 6, Flavor Flav, hip-hop artist and reality TV personality. Number 5, Frank Beamer, former Virginia Tech head football coach. Number 4, Eric Estrada, actor from Chips. Number 3, Mini-Me Vern Troyer, actor from Austin Powers. Number 2, Jerome Bettis, Pro Football Hall of Fame running back and former Pittsburgh Steeler. Number 1, Alfonso Ribeiro, actor from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a pretty impressive list. Can you pick a favorite out of it?
I like Dave COULIER, Uncle Joey from Full House, cut it out, although it rained out when he was here, but we still had a good time. And then big sexy, Kevin Nash, the wrestler, 6'11", 310 pounds, built like a rock. Still maintain a friendship with him today.
He's an awesome dude. And I had a chance to actually wear a football jersey to a baseball game because Jerome Bettis came here. One of my favorite Steelers of all time and a really, really good guy as well.
Great friend of ours, and I was glad when he left because that guy is exhausting.
And we're going to have a lot of celebrities coming through town here the week of the All-Star game this summer as well.
July 7th through the 10th, and we have a big and rich lineup, and here it is.
Brothers and sisters, we're here for one reason and one reason alone.
Sunday, July 7th, Mayor LeVar Stoney's All-Star Week kickoff on Browns Island. Family-friendly festival featuring live music, food trucks, autographs, and games for kids. Monday, July 8th will be the All-Star Country Music Jam at Virginia Credit Union Live out at Richmond Raceway. Members of both the Eastern and Western Division will be present in a red carpet-style event featuring Big and Rich with Cowboy Troy and DJ Sinister. On Tuesday, July 9th, it's the Celebrity Home Run Derby and Funville Fan Fest. There'll be a block party-style fan fest outside the Diamond from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's free and open to the public. The Celebrity Home Run Derby will take place from 6 to 8 p.m. inside the ballpark. That features a VIP reception on the infield with targets set up around the outfield. All position players from both teams will participate, along with local, regional, and national celebrities from several different sports. 3 Sheets to the Wind will play a post-event concert, and that'll be followed by fireworks. Then on Wednesday, July 10th, it's the 2019 Eastern League All-Star Game presented by Genworth. Gates open at 5, the first pitch scheduled for 7:05. Baseball's top prospects from the Eastern League's Eastern and Western Division meet in the first All-Star Game hosted in Richmond since 1992, followed by a post-game dueling fireworks show. It's going to be one really, really exciting week here this summer.
Lane, most teams do a 2-night event. We're doing 4 nights here because we have so much in Richmond we want to show off. The whole thing is going to be off the chain.
Everything's going to be bigger and better, including
a new video board.
The video board is really cool. It's really high up here too.
It's amazing, Laner. It's high resolution and it's 3 times the size of the old board. And we're going to have cameras throughout the ballpark so all your friends can be on this screen just like you are.
That's awesome. Somebody's moving up in the world. Coming up, we're going to tell you about all the promotional nights that they're going to have here this summer, and we're going to count down the top 10 specialty jerseys the team has worn here in the first 9 seasons.
Hey, congratulations, Richmond Flying Squirrels, on your 10th year.
Parney, I just want to congratulate you on the 10th season. You do a great job over there, and I know the guys love playing for you.
Parney, congrats on the 10th season, man. Definitely grateful and thankful for my time in Richmond. Hope all is well, buddy. Thanks, man.
Richmond, congrats on 10 seasons. That's amazing stuff. Really good.
Congrats to everybody down in Richmond. Going to be really exciting for you guys. 10 years, that's pretty awesome. So keep it up. Go Squirrels.
Welcome back to Countdown to Opening Day 2019. You guys give away a lot of stuff.
Laner, we want our fans to be happy and our players. And here is a look at our top 10 jerseys our players have worn throughout the first 9 seasons. And this is not one of them.
Hi Flying Squirrels fans, this is Ben, General Manager of the Flying Squirrels with our top 10 jerseys of the past 9 years.
Number 10, the waffle jersey accompanied by the waffle hat. RVA loves brunch. Number 9, the parrot head jersey, dreaming of Margaritaville. Number 8, dun 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 dun, the Jaws jersey. Number 7, the denim jersey. Number 6, Richmond Rhinos for What If Night. Number 5, the Funville jersey for Sunday Fun Day. Number 4, red, white, and blue 4th of July jersey. Number 3, camo jersey for Military Appreciation Night. Number 2, Ask Foundation jersey for Superhero Night. And the number 1 jersey is the Classic Home Whites.
Least favorite was I think it was like the waffle jerseys on Sundays. I don't think any of us wore undershirts, we just wore the jerseys. Favorite jerseys, my favorite jerseys were always the 4th of July stuff that we wore was always good.
You know what? I liked the waffles, man. The waffles were good. The Sunday brunch, I was a big fan of that.
I do not like the waffle jersey. I'm not a fan of that one, but I loved the Muhammad Ali boxing jersey we had a couple years ago. It's like black with like 2 red gloves stringing across it. It was sharp.
Well, win or lose, plus or minus, the waffle jerseys definitely elicited an opinion out of just about everybody that you made wear them.
Some of them might not have liked wearing the waffle jerseys, but they like eating waffles. I've seen them in the clubhouse before a Sunday game. But Laner, we've upped our game even more this year. Here's a look at some of the promotions we have coming up.
This is what's going on in Funville this year.
Mondays are Bark in the Park, so bring your 4-legged friend because they get in free.
Tuesday is T-Shirt Tuesday, where the first 1,500 fans get a free shirt. April 9th is Salute to Running performance with a running shirt. April 23rd celebrates Richmond's car racing tradition with a race car driver shirt. May 7th celebrates the former Flying Squirrels first baseman and outfielder Chris Shaw with a Shawsome shirt. May 21st is Salute to Sinatra with a tuxedo t-shirt. May 28th is an extended Memorial Day holiday with a camo t-shirt. June 11th is a dodgeball tribute, part of the fitness night in Funville with a dodgeball t-shirt. June 25th commemorates the former Flying Squirrels closer Hunter Strickland with a Hunter Strickland patriotic shirt. July 23rd is a tribute to former Flying Squirrels infielder Matt Duffy, who went straight from the boulevard to the big leagues with a Duffman tank top. July 30th honors Joe Panic, the former Flying Squirrels and all-star second baseman, with a Panic button t-shirt. August 20th is Go Nuts Night, celebrating the Flying Squirrels' former jovial Acorn mascot, Zinger, with a Zinger t-shirt.
Wednesdays are Wine Up Wednesdays with wine specials.
Thursdays are in-your-face fireworks.
Friday is Copa della Diversión night.
Saturday is Super Blast fireworks.
Sunday is Squirrel Tales Kids Club and Sunday Fun Day in Funville.
Marty, that is an awful lot to get excited about here this summer.
It's going to be an amazing year in year 10. I can't wait to get started, Laner.
It all starts opening night, April 4th at 6:45. We will see you here at the Diamond.
Welcome to Funville, everybody. Year 10, going to be epic.